How often at work do you stop and ask yourself if you're engaged in what you do? Does it inspire you? Are you inspired by others you work with? Do you see the big picture and how your role fits? Research suggests that around 2/3 of employees are disengaged in their work. And within this disengaged group, some are actively trying to disrupt and damage the organisation they work for. If employees were the crew of a boat, how successful would the journey be? With 30% of people rowing hard, powering the boat, pointing at the future. With 70% distracted by other things, soaking up the sun, putting in the occasional stroke, or even just trying to find ways to sink it. So, who's sinking your boat? Engaged employees can make the journey easier. Engaged employees go above and beyond expectations for their role. Engaged employees create success for themselves, the company, and its stakeholders. Together, their heads and their hearts drive high performance. And high-performing, highly engaged organisations achieve a significant increase in profitability, significant increase in sales, significant increase in customer satisfaction, significant increase in employee satisfaction. Just imagine how much more successful we could be if more of our people were engaged in what they do. Imagine how much more satisfied our employees and our customer would be. Imagine how much greater our share price could be if more of us went above and beyond the expectations of our role. And with so many of our people eligible to receive free BAE shares this year, helping them to become more engaged in what they do has a long-term benefit to the stake they have in the business. So let's take another look at our boat, the HMS Engagement. How many of our people are paddlers, working hard to power the boat across the seas? How many of our people are passengers, taking in the scenery, enjoying the food, soaking up the sun, putting in the occasional stroke? And how many are pirates, actively trying to find ways to slow down or sink the boat, or keep us close to shore? Billions are spent every year on engagement, but one of the most frightening things about people who are disengaged is that nearly half of them plan to stay just where they are. To keep turning up for work every day, making the journey just that little bit tougher for everyone else. As a business, we have a clear and powerful vision to become the world's leading nuclear submarine platform provider, delivering underwater superiority. This powerful purpose is our part in helping defend our nation and its values. So we need to ask ourselves some tough questions. Do we as leaders set our expectations high enough and bold enough to achieve our vision? Do our people demand enough from themselves and each other to help us become first in class? Do all of us do enough to live up to the expectations that powerful purpose places upon us? Very few people make a conscious effort to come to work and do a bad job, particularly given the complex work we do. But the experience people have at work directly impacts the level of effort they are prepared to invest. Something drives people to become disengaged. Often this is likely to be through the actions and attitudes of leaders past and present. So remember our boat. Who is paddling? Who is soaking up the sun? Who is finding ways to sink it? What do we as leaders need to do to change this? Getting the balance right holds rewards for everyone.